بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. By Mount Tur and by the book written on open pages for all to read, and by the sacred house frequently visited, and by the canopy raised high, and by the seas set on fire. Indeed, the punishment of your Lord will come to pass. None will avert it. On the day the heavens will be shaken violently, and the mountains will be blown away entirely. Then woe on that day to the deniers, those who amuse themselves with falsehood. It is the day they will be fiercely shoved into the fire of hell. They will be told, "This is the fire which you used to deny. Is this magic, or do you not see? Burn in it. It is the same, whether you endure it patiently or not. You are only rewarded for what you used to do. Indeed, the righteous will be in gardens and bliss, enjoying whatever their Lord will have granted them, and their Lord will have protected them from the torment of the hellfire. They will be told, 'Eat and drink happily for what you used to do.' They will be reclining on thrones neatly lined up, facing each other, and we will pair them to maidens with gorgeous eyes. As for those who believe and whose descendants follow them in faith, we will elevate their descendants to their rank, never discounting anything of the reward of their deeds. Every person will reap only what they sowed, and we will continually provide them with whatever fruit or meat they desire. They will pass around to each other a drink of pure wine, which leads to no idle talk or sinfulness, and they will be waited on by their youthful servants like spotless pearls. They will turn to one another inquisitively. They will say, 'Before this reward, we used to be in awe of Allah in the midst of our people. So Allah has graced us and protected us from the torment of hell's scorching heat. Indeed, we used to call upon Him alone before. He is truly the most kind, most merciful.' So continue to remind all, O Prophet, for you, by the grace of your Lord, are not a fortune teller or a madman. Or do they say, 'He is a poet for whom we eagerly await an ill fate'? Say, 'Keep waiting, I too am waiting with you.' Or do their intelligent minds prompt them to this paradox? Or are they just a transgressing people? Or do they say, 'He made this Quran up'? In fact, they have no faith. Let them then produce something like it, if what they say is true. Or were they created by nothing, or are they their own creators? Or did they create the heavens and the earth? In fact, they have no firm belief in Allah. Or do they possess the treasuries of your Lord? Or are they in control of everything? Or do they have a stairway by which they eavesdrop on the heavens? Then let those who do so bring a compelling proof. Or does he have daughters, as you claim, while you prefer to have sons? Or are you, O Prophet, asking them for a reward for the message, so that they are overburdened by debt? Or do they have access to the record in the unseen, so they copy it for all to see? Or do they intend to scheme against the Prophet? Then it is the disbelievers who will fall victim to their schemes. Or do they have a God other than Allah? Glorified is Allah far above what they associate with Him. If they were to see a deadly piece of the sky fall down upon them, still they would say, 'This is just a pile of clouds.' So leave them until they face their day in which they will be struck dead. The day their scheming will be of no benefit to them whatsoever. nor will they be helped. Also, the wrongdoers will certainly have another torment before that day, but most of them do not know. So be patient with your Lord's decree, for you are truly under our watchful eyes, and glorify the praises of your Lord when you rise, and glorify Him during part of the night and at the fading of the stars.